It's time for everyone's favorite show, according to a poll of this audience. So make some noise and welcome your hosts.
And without further ado, here are our contestants. Give them a big hand.
Playing in the red circle, it's Player 1.
And in the blue square, it's Player 2.
Player 3 is our yellow star today.
And finally, Player 4 is in the green hexagon. What a wonderful group of victims. Contestants, I said contestants.
So what type of show are we making today?
It looks like we're visiting one of our challenge zones.
But which one, Paige? Which one?
I know, Ted. We're all excited to find out. We're visiting one of our most popular challenge zones today.
But tell me this, Paige. What are our players playing for today?
This! Wait for it. This priceless trophy of victory, which was fashioned by hermit craftspersons who live on top of a snow-capped mountain.
And remember, folks, you can only win that trophy if you get the most golden bricks.
Well, do you want to do the honors, Ted?
Players, go get those bricks!
blasted off to the space zone today, so get ready for an out-of-this-world experience. Before we get started, would you like to know how to play Lego Party?
I am Mr. Gold. Find me in the challenge zone to purchase a golden brick.
Let's kick this challenge zone off the traditional way with round 1.
Not round 2?
I considered it, but I thought it'd just be confusing.
Vote for your favorite by standing on its square. There's the pick. It's time to put the pedal to the metal in a no-holds-barred race to the finish.
Or, if you forget to steer, straight into a wall.
So watch out for tight turns and hazards aplenty.
And even more importantly, the other players.
This is Rumble Rally. Three, two, one, go! The lights are green. Go, go, go!
If you ask me, some of these drivers could hit a wall in an empty field. Incredible scenes from Player 2.
Their foot is firmly on the accelerator. It's the final lap. I'm not sure if that crash was deliberate or accidental, but either way, it sounded expensive. I don't know what. And what a Rumble Rally! Let's check out how everyone did.
Drink 'em in. There are the first results of our game.
And what results they are! So much drama! Remember, whoever collects the most golden bricks wins the game.
A reminder for the viewers at home that the player's finishing position in a minigame not only determines how many studs they win,
but also the order in which they take turns during this round.
And here's of our teleporters.
And they can choose to go to any of our 4 quadrants. This is exciting. Do you think all their pieces will arrive intact?
Of course, although not necessarily correctly assembled.
It's a lucky space where fortunate folks can win from a galaxy of prizes. Well, about 6 prizes.
Could it be that a little light larceny is in store?
Huh?
Stealing stuff?
Oh.
It's the first turn for another of our contestants now.
Looks like they've spotted where Mr. Gold is hanging out, so this should be an easy win for them.
Nice choice. You got a real eye for power-ups, huh?
And there's one more contestant to enter the zone.
Good luck with that, friends. I really hope it sparks joy.
Round 2 coming at you.
It's time to exercise your democratic right to vote, even if you're a minor.
In fact, especially if you're a minor, to make up for all the homework.
Really? That's their pick. You told them this game was cursed, right?
I thought you were doing that.
Well, it was nice knowing them. Get ready for a dance-off where you'll fall off as we play Bungee Boogie.
Use your bungee grapple to take center stage on our floating dance floor.
Then hold on to the spotlight for as long as possible. Now let's get this party started.
3, 2, 1, go! Don't forget, folks, that only the dancer in the middle of the dance floor will earn points.
That's right. It might take 2 to tango, but only one of you is gonna earn points for it.
I can't believe I haven't asked this before, Paige, but are you any good at disco?
Ted, when I take to the dance floor, people tend to stand well back.
Yeah, dancing makes me sweat pretty bad, too.
At this rate, nobody's gonna spend any time dancing. What a hullabaloo!
And at the halfway mark, player 1 has boogied up the most points.
That was a textbook takeover of the dance floor.
Oh my goodness! We are seeing an utter free-for-all here, folks! It's bedlam!
Just 10 seconds left to groove.
My goodness! Player 1 is sticking to that platform like glue! Oh, and that was the last song of the night! Everyone out!
You can pick up your studs at the coat shed.
I have got one word for that round. Funky.
Yeah, we should change the insoles in those dance shoes once in a while. Starting off the round, it's player 1.
It's a loose stud space.
Those things will sap your studs as soon as look at you.
This should make getting the number they want a cinch.
And a very good day to you, my friend. Would you care to avail yourself of a golden brick? I'm almost sorry to see it go. And now I am needed elsewhere.
And there we go. They've just nabbed the first golden brick of this game.
Now all they have to do is bide their time and hope nobody else gets one, and also that they don't lose their one, and, no, I think that's it.
It's a solid plan with only a few dozen flaws.
A few dozen? That's a personal best.
I'd say they're a little light in the pockets to make use of Mr. Gold at the moment.
They can afford one of my autographed headshots, though.
They picked a fan favorite with this one. It's also pretty popular with the other players.
Player 3's turn now.
A +5's perfect when you want to skip something undesirable.
What's the plan? Steal a few studs or go for the big time? Studs, you say? I like your thinking.
If you're trying to double back on yourself by teleporting to the quadrant you're currently in, don't bother. It's impossible.
What? No redos? Boo!
I imagine they're happy with that turn.
Oh, almost forgot a player. Here they go then.
7 chances to hit it big and 1 to make you weep.
I think I see Mr. Gold hanging out in this quadrant.
And they do have enough studs to buy a brick.
Ooh, boy, everyone's about to get a little bit richer.
And someone's gonna get richer than most.
This is round 3.
It's time to vote for the next minigame.
Don't worry, you don't have to be over 18 to participate.
These players sure know what they want, huh? Get ready to step out into the unknown as we play Perilous Pathways.
4 players race to the finish, but the catch is they can only see a few feet in front of them.
Will they throw caution to the wind and possibly themselves off the side? Let's find out.
Go! I'll tell you something, Paige. You wouldn't catch me playing this game.
Well, someone would have to, because you definitely fall off.
Go! Paige, is it my imagination or are all the statues doing dance moves?
It's time to take a walk over to the results area.
No pitfalls this time. We promise.
And our winner is Player 1.
And with 3 successive wins, what's it going to take to beat them, Paige?
Everyone else ganging up on them is part of an unfair conspiracy which shatters the moment anyone else wins.
One of the classics.
Our first player here, fresh from the minigame.
Hey, you can't go wrong with that one, my friend.
If a player ends their turn on one of these spaces, they get free studs. For free!
A player cannot hope to win the game if they pass up the opportunity to purchase golden bricks. Yes, you see its glittering worth, don't you? Good day.
And that's their first golden brick.
You always remember your first, Ted.
I'll just have to take your word for that. I've yet to acquire one legitimately.
It's a ×2, and there's nothing odd about that.
It's time to turn stars into studs.
And then drop a ton of them on everyone's heads.
And there's one more player left.
Eyes up, everyone. It's about to rain studs.
But also eyes shut because they're coming in fast.
Round 4.
Everyone, pick a game.
And, ideally, come to some sort of agreement about it.
Yes, that's my favorite minigame.
You say that about all of them.
I just don't like to hurt their feelings.
It's very tall race, the high altitude, low speed, and even lower number of wheels distance competition.
Each player must wobble their way along the track while desperately trying to stay upright.
So who will get the furthest and who will fall the flattest? Let's find out.
For any of our contestants who've yet to get the hang of controlling their unicycle, we have some advice.
That's right. The trick is to start by moving backwards a little bit to tilt forwards. But before you fall flat on your face, start moving to the right and try to keep your balance.
Oh, okay. I thought the official advice was hang on to the person in the next lane for dear life, but yours was way more useful.
Just 10 seconds left to fall over a bunch more.
Ooh, ow, player 4.
You know, I don't often have cause to say it, but that faceplant was genuinely graceful. And that is time. Start your final plummet.
And now that everyone's having a nice lie down, let's go to the results.
And player 2 is our winner.
Oh, but bad luck to player 1, huh?
It just goes to show that you can't win all the games, no matter how hard you try.
Unless your opposition is me and 2 other clones of me. And here's our first intrepid player.
I think they may well get to choose what the other build space becomes.
Please be a froyo machine. Please be a froyo machine.
And another contestant steps up to the plate.
If I was playing, I'd have the speed set to this all the time.
My golden bricks come with a gluten-free guarantee. Although, should you eat them, it will be invalidated. May it bring you luck and prosperity. Goodbye!
Good job, Player One.
Absolutely. Now they've grabbed their first golden brick. They're off the starting line.
Let's hope no one steals it and puts them right back on there.
I think somebody wants to decide what the second build space becomes.
Is it you, Ted?
Yeah, but I'm happy to let them choose too.
Get ready to have your piggy banks raided, people! Now there's a down payment on a golden brick.
Uh-oh. If they're headed here, then who are they going to steal from?
Don't worry, I don't think they're after your cookies, Ted.
What do you need lifting? My guys are just a phone call away. Studs! This'll be walking up.
Some of these free stud spaces, they have a little extra secret, too.
Closing out the round, it's player 4.
With the alien portal in this direction, this could lead to some picked pockets.
But not mine, right? You know what? Just to be sure, I'm going to eat the loose cereal I keep in there.
It's minigame voting time, people. Which would you choose, Ted?
Is there one which requires superhuman dexterity?
As it happens, there is.
Anything but that, then. It's cracking up, the game that's just like skipping a rope.
If you didn't have a rope and had to use massive fleshy tentacles instead.
And that's for ordering calamari that one time.
You eat calamari by the bucket load, Ted.
Yeah, but I'm not daft enough to play this game. If those tentacles get any faster, I'm worried our Kraken might take off.
And that is exactly why we strap her down before the game these days.
How they've managed to avoid those tentacles so far is beyond me.
It's my jump up, and there goes our second contestant. Now while our Kraken friend unwinds, let's take a look at the results.
And the winner is player 2.
Although turning to player 1, Ted.
Honestly, I thought they'd win this one too. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they lost this one on purpose just to throw the other players off their scent.
Well, if that was their plan, then you've just ruined it, Ted.
It's what I do best.
And right on time, it's the cat shuttle.
That's gonna have our players feline good.
Now there's a nice gift for the first player who can grab it.
There's our first player, but will moving first give them an advantage?
I'm not sure how lucky those 8s are when there's 7 of them to choose from.
Ooh, now what will this player do?
They're off to the cat shuttle, and one of those golden bricks is as good as theirs. Look at that. They've landed on a free power-up space. And you know what that means they get.
Well, don't leave me hanging. What is it?
If they don't grab that free gold... Oh, that's it! You go grab yourself a golden... As if anyone would pass up a free golden brick.
Still, it's early days, and there's plenty of golden bricks left to find or buy.
Or steal from the prop room if you have a spare key. Sweet! A free power-up just in time for their next turn.
And here comes our final player for the round.
It's a brick battle, which means a 2 versus 2 team-based face-off where the winners walk away with a golden brick apiece. It's time for teams of 2 to work as one as we play Feeling Pucky.
Each team must protect their wall from a ping-ponging puck of pure perilous power.
With the first team to smash their opponent's wall 3 times, taking home the win.
Go!
You know, Ted, one of the slang names for a hockey puck is a biscuit, which I believe is because of its circular shape.
Well, it's certainly not because of its flavor. I discovered recently.
One more mistake like that and it'll cost them the game.
And the final point scored is an own goal.
I did not have that on my bingo card for this game. Kudos. Let's check out the results and well,
What a game of feeling pucky, Paige.
absolutely. But I'm afraid that only the puckiest pair get the golden bricks. That golden brick has seen them extend their lead.
The other players are really playing catch-up now.
It's round 6.
These are the games. You know what to do.
And if you don't, then maybe try guessing.
The selection has been made.
It's time for players to soar through the air, grabbing as many points as they can.
Before planting themselves into our massive bonus pack target at the end.
Grab the right bonuses to get the highest scores.
One turn each, most points wins. This is Aim to Please. Go! First to take a leap of faith, it's player 1.
They'll need to keep those points coming thick and fast if they want to win.
Uh-oh, that's not good, player 2.
The more points they get at the start, the better their chances.
Go! Player 2 is next to take to the air.
All right, time to start piling on the points.
Go! Player 3 takes their turn now.
They better keep on grabbing those points from here on out.
Go! And the final contestant is player 4.
Wham! A textbook finish to their glide there.
And that's how you play Aim to Please.
But how did everyone score?
And player 4 gets the win.
It's been a little while coming, but that's their first win. It must feel good to finally triumph. Getting the round started, it's player 4.
Now, do they have enough moves to get onto the cat shuttle and get the remaining golden brick?
Oh no, they're so close to the brick. It's a free power-up space. So what do you think they'll get, Ted?
Whatever it is, I say stick it on brick pen. And now it's player 3's turn.
And it's goodbye to anything less than a 6.
There's still one free golden brick available. Oh, there's nothing better than a free golden brick. I don't know how we can afford to give away free gold like this.
Well, it's certainly not because we stole it all from Fort Ricks.
Good work, player 3.
Getting hold of a golden brick at last must be quite a relief for them.
They've still got an uphill struggle in front of them if they want to get to the head of the pack, though. Which is why, if I were them, I'd simply say that it's opposite day and declare myself the winner.
Seems that this player is planning a visit to the thief, Ted.
Well, I, for one, am shocked and appalled, Paige.
Now let's see how this contestant's turn goes.
I think I see Mr. Gold hanging out in this quadrant.
And they do have enough studs. Huh?
Oh, how that mountain of studs must encumber you, my friend. Here, allow me to take them off your hands and give you a golden brick. A deal well struck, my friend. And now I must go.
I'm sure those studs will come in handy soon enough.
Uh-oh, I think they may have some sneaky intentions in mind.
Or they just like monkeys. Because who doesn't like monkeys?
Ooh, it's round 7.
What's your pick for this game, Paige?
I'm feeling very drawn towards the one on the left.
Because it's the closest to you and you hate walking?
You know it, Ted. This is Arty Smarty, where we find out who knows their fine art history.
And whose chances of winning are history.
And if you like what you...
Go! Go!
Come on, pick an answer. Any answer.
And that's another classic round for our Christmas blooper special, Ted.
I suspect we may overrun this year.
Well, it shows what I know. The option I was going to pick isn't even there.
Quick, choose anything. Anything.
Was that one a little tricky for them, I wonder?
Wait, did I paint that? I feel like I would remember. Do we need to stick in an extra round of makeup for everyone getting it wrong?
Okay, let's find out who was picture perfect.
And who got an F in art?
That round was like a crash course in art history.
Yeah, I am still concussed from it.
A reminder for the viewers at home that the player's finishing position in a minigame not only determines how many studs they win,
But also the order in which they take turns during this round.
and when there's a tied result, the turn order of the tied players is chosen completely at random for maximum unfairness.
Hey there. Same great service, but now with portal technology. An honest-to-goodness heist, eh? Nice.
What sort of person steals a golden brick from the person with the least of them?
I think there might be some kind of rivalry going on behind the scenes.
Well, if there wasn't one before, then there probably is one now.
That golden brick has allowed them to pull ahead even further.
But no lead is unassailable, is it?
With this many rounds left in the game? Absolutely not.
I know which one of those power-ups I'd go for. Nope, changed my mind already.
What's on the cards for this contestant, I wonder?
A high roller is a great way to skip over dangerous spaces. Although you can also hop or jump too.
You know, one of these monkeys is actually a qualified space pilot. Oh, a golden brick. Now you're talking.
Looks like they've spotted where Mr. Gold is hanging out, so this should be an easy win for them. Ooh, so what free power-up is on the cards for them today?
Here comes our next contestant.
Add 5, huh? That's what I do when people ask me my IQ. Just to get me into triple digits.
Oh, could it be that a little light larceny is in store?
Huh?
Stealing stuff?
Oh.
Well, someone's playing a serious game.
The good thing about stealing a golden brick is that not only do you have one more golden brick, someone else has one less.
It really is a win-win situation, except for the person who lost the brick.
And with that brick, they take the lead.
What a good golden brick. Someone give it a saucer of milk.
Mr. Gold might be about to make a sale.
So, he's branched out into boating accessories, has he? What an entrepreneur.
This is round 8.
Let's pick us a minigame, folks.
And don't let anyone talk you out of your choice.
Hey, everyone's on the same page. Or rather, everyone's on the same little square platform doohickey. Whether you're a Grom or a park rat, it's time to shred that line.
He means everyone has to race down the hill against each other.
Because this is Carve It Up. So you better be ready to bomb down our gnarly pow-pow.
And that also means race down the hill. Just try to go fast, okay?
I'm amazed that we managed to get this whole course to ourselves. I don't see a member of the public anywhere.
Well, Ted, when you're making a big TV show like ours, people tend to get out of the way. Plus, there's been an avalanche warning.
And the amount of trees player 3 is hitting, their chances of winning might well get the axe.
They both learned a lesson there.
You're almost at the end of the track, folks. You haven't got long to take first place.
And that was Carve It Up. So let's see who wiped out.
And who stomped it in the results area.
Tell him, Ted.
And player 1 wins top prize.
What in the world? They've managed to get yet another win on...
Oh my goodness! Just imagine how tight their trousers must be getting. In pole position, it's player 1.
Tell me, Ted, if you had an army of monkeys, what would you steal with them?
Oh, that's easy. The nuclear codes.
Interesting. And so much darker than I was hoping.
I'm a real junker.
It doesn't matter if you find the brick or steal it. They all count the same.
That they do, Paige. That they do. That golden brick must seem extra shiny as it's given them the lead.
A ×2. I love it!
Oh boy, using a ×2 and then rolling 8 or less? Awkward.
I hope it wins a game for you, my friend.
They should really charge more. Shipping these from Lego City was not cheap. Guard it with your life, my friend. Bye-bye.
And with that brick, they take the lead.
What a good golden brick. Someone give it a saucer of milk. Now let's see how this player's turn goes.
I'm sure they'll get plenty more studs soon enough.
I thought you'd pick that one. It's my favorite, too.
And that's not a bad place to end their turn.
Here's round 9.
Vote for your favorite minigame, people.
Or alternatively, vote for the one your rival likes the least.
Yes, split vote. That means we get to choose.
This is Nailed It, the game of bipedal dexterity and visual extrapolation.
Plus walking real good and seeing patterns in your head.
That's what I just said.
I very much doubt it.
Go!
Remember, folks, this game has 3 rounds.
So even if you do go wildly off course on the first drawing, it's not game over.
In fact, why not do that? Have a little fun. Draw whatever you like.
Well, within reason.
Congratulations, Player 3! How did they stay so close to the line? Did the computer measure it wrong? I do believe Claude's drawing a V, except the sides aren't the same length. Oh, silly snail.
Wait, you really don't recognize that shape, Ted?
No?
Yeah, that figures.
Look at what they've drawn! And then tell me what they are, because I honestly can't tell.
Remind me, is that a giant tree trunk and a massive snail, or did we miniaturize the players again?
The second one.
Oh, no. Well, here's hoping they can reverse the process this time.
Tell me about it. I still got that team from last month living on one of my shelves.
And that's how you snail it, folks. Let's go look at the results.
And player 3 takes the top spot.
Not such good news for player 1, though, Paige.
At last, someone has unseated them from the front of the pack.
I genuinely never thought it would happen. What a red letter day.
Here they go, leading the charge. They're capping off their turn with a free power-up. Nice. Player 1 gets their turn now.
Good idea. You never know when it'll come in handy.
Looks like they're trying to thread the needle and get a very particular number.
If I were them, I'd concentrate on their roll and leave the sewing until later.
That's not what you know what? Never mind.
Looks like they've spotted where Mr. Gold is hanging out, so this should be an easy win for them.
This alien portal makes stealing a breeze.
I hope the thief doesn't mind it undercutting his business. Now, what's in store for player 2?
If they're hoping Mr. Gold offers them a discount, then they're barking up the wrong tree.
So, what happens if a player doesn't have any studs to be stolen?
They have to stay behind after the show and report for us. And here's the last contestant to take their turn.
Well, I'm not sure why they're headed to the cat shuttle. Both of the golden bricks have already been snaffled.
Maybe they didn't realize.
Well, then they do now.
Round 10, the big 1-0.
Vote for your favorite minigame, people.
Or alternatively, vote for the one your rival likes the least.
The choice has been chosen.
Ooh, that just gave me chills, Ted. Welcome to the sport of the future
Use your ship to knock the UFO out of your opponent's areas.
and into yours. Keep it there for long enough and you'll win the game.
This is Saucer Lord.
3, 2, 1, go!
If they were holding on to that UFO any tighter, you'd think they worked for Area 51, which of course does not exist.
Sure it does. I was found there as a baby.
I just love arcade games, don't you, Ted?
You betcha. That said, I remember this one game which was pretty weird. Basically, you had to guess a 4-digit number, and if you got it wrong 3 times, you didn't get your credit card back.
That's an ATM, Ted. You're thinking of an ATM.
Player 2 will love that.
They're sitting pretty at the top of the table.
And that's how you Saucer Lord, folks.
Let's look at the results.
Way to go, Player 2. You're the winner.
Talk to me about player 1, though, Ted.
It seems the good times couldn't last forever. So welcome to the bad times, my friend. Welcome to the bad times.
Going first isn't...
That +5 will give them an even bigger reach than usual.
11. Very nice roll.
That was well played.
Studs alone will not win this game, my friend. To secure victory, you will need golden bricks. You have made a most sensible investment. Bye-bye!
You know, for a guy made of solid gold, he is surprisingly down to earth.
That's probably because of his density.
I think I see Mr. Gold hanging out in this quadrant.
And they do have enough studs to buy a brick.
There can be no wiser purchase than that of a golden brick, my friend. You have my gratitude. Now I must away.
Trust me, that's gonna be a lifesaver.
Free power-up space. Ooh, this is like a lucky dip. Except the prizes aren't garbage.
I'm telling you, those aren't lucky dips. They're trash cans.
You're just jealous of that apple core I won.
Limiting your move options is a good way to avoid dangerous spaces.
You can also do it by not playing in the first place. Although that will severely impact your chances of winning.
Uh-oh, I think they may have some sneaky intentions in mind.
Or they just like monkeys. Because who doesn't like monkeys?
Studs it is.
And here's our next player.
This is a special space golden brick, and no extra cost. Guard it with your life, my friend. Bye-bye.
Shower, or does he polish himself?
That golden brick must seem extra shiny, as it's given them the lead.
This could actually be too exciting for TV. This is Rapid Rocket Recharge, where 2 teams of 2 battle it out to be the first to charge up their rockets.
But will you concentrate on filling your rocket?
Or stopping your rival from filling theirs.
Either way, it's gonna be hard to stay on those charging pads, so let's do this!
I hope our teams remember who's meant to be on the charging pad filling up their rocket and who's meant to be stopping the other team.
Oh yeah, they've got to get that straight or they don't stand a chance.
Interesting fact, Ted. These rockets use the same amount of power as 1 million electric kettles.
But do they boil water?
No.
I'll probably stick with using a kettle then.
And that is blast off.
Let's take a look at how that round paid off.
It's official. We have blast off.
So it's golden bricks all round for the winning team.
Last to go is player 3.
The Lucky 8, also known as the Super Unlucky 1. Well, here's hoping they weren't aiming for the 1.
Seems that this player is planning a visit to the thief, Ted.
Well, I, for one, am shocked and appalled, Paige.
Whatever you're after, I can get it. Well, within reason. No problem. Studs it is.
Goodbye, studs. Wait, where's the cat shovel going?
Well, if it's thirsty, probably somewhere in the Milky Way.
It's round 11, folks.
And that means there's just half the game left to go.
Get ready for escalation time.
Which means harsher penalties on these spaces.
Higher rewards on these spaces.
And more studs for each of the mini games.
What's your pick for this game, Paige?
I'm feeling very drawn towards the one on the left.
Because it's the closest to you and you hate walking?
You know it, Ted. It's 10-pin rolling, the high-stakes, high-altitude game of bowling.
You've got one chance to roll through the skies, hitting as many pins as possible.
But will you strike it lucky, or will you split before it's over?
Go! And first in the spotlight, it's player 2.
I can't keep count of the amount they're knocking over.
Totally understand. If you need adult counting lessons, I have a guy.
No, that's not... Never mind.
Smash! What a score!
It's a big one, that's for sure.
Not long now, they've almost finished. And they did it! What a run!
Technically, it was a roll, but other than that, I agree.
Go! Player 4's turn now.
Don't get used to those bumpers saving you people, because we couldn't afford to put them along the entire track.
Look at those pins scattered.
They're going everywhere.
Oh, they were a little... Oh, my. And that is a super early exit from the race. Go!
Bowling us over next, it's player 1.
They've knocked those pins flying.
I think they're going the distance.
And that's a flawless finish.
That's right, Ted. Assuming you ignore all the mistakes, it was flawless.
And the final contestant to bowl is player 3.
So, do you have any tips for our players?
Well, I hate to give any of them a special advantage, but whatever you do, don't try keeping your eyes open when you sneeze.
I meant about this game.
Oh, bowl good?
Those pins are out of here.
They've almost made it to the end.
That was our last sky-high roller. But which one of our players is rolling in the points?
And the winner is player 3.
But what about player 2, Ted?
It's been a while coming, but they've finally been dethroned. Presumably, they're now sat on a small wooden stool, unupholstered, possibly slightly wonky.
A fascinating insight. Thank you, Ted. First to move is player 3.
Best of luck to them.
If they're heading to the alien portal, then the other players better watch their studs.
Yeah, watch them disappear. Oh, they're firing up the alien portal.
And shaking down the other players. And now it's player 1's turn.
If they're thinking they can shortchange Mr. Gold, he ain't gonna like it. Free power-up space. Ooh, this is like a lucky dip, except the prizes aren't garbage.
I keep telling you, those aren't lucky dips. They're trash cans.
You're just jealous of that apple core I won.
You can get pretty far with a +5 on your side.
Someone's paying a visit to our resident thief.
Well, if they think stealing something will make for great TV, then who are we to stop them?
Like taking candy from a bird.
If they're after a golden brick, then there's someone who can help them in this quadrant.
Or they can buy them from me for half price.
No! Stop undercutting the game economy, Ted.
Heading to the alien portal, are they? That could get them a lot of studs.
Specifically, I can't help but feel there are better uses for this technology, which could really benefit Lego 9.
Well, tough cheese, because we're using it for a game show.
Round 12, people.
Let's pick us a minigame, folks.
And don't let anyone talk you out of your choice. Look at that. The vote's 50-50.
Learn to count, Paige. There aren't 100 players.
Percentage, Ted.
Oh, right. My bad. I'll let you choose the winner. Welcome to the space-age world of flying food. It's Deep Space Dine.
Feed hungry aliens by building their burgers from conveyors full of ingredients.
But try not to make a meal out of making those meals, because only the fastest food will win this game.
3, 2, 1, go!
A slight mistake from player 3 there.
I think they need to look at their current order.
This reminds me of when I used to work in fast food. What was your first job, Ted?
It's actually this one, Paige, because I'm not counting anything that lasted less than a week.
Be careful, player 2.
Well, someone's going rogue with the ingredients. Player 4.
Get those burgers built. Time's almost up. Careful now, player 3.
I think they need to look at their current order.
Shut off the drones and mop up the ketchup. It's time for the results.
And player 1 gets the win.
Still sitting pretty at the front of the pack, I see. Yeah, they gotta be happy with that.
Who wouldn't be?
Wait a second! That's not a planet at all!
Indeed it's not. It's actually an alien.
And it's sucking in Mr. Gold and the Thief.
Which means it's time to activate the alien repellent systems.
Ooh, so sleek and repellenty. And with adorable red push buttons, too.
So hit those buttons to trigger the systems and you'll get a free golden brick for your troubles.
Good news for our players, as, unless they do something very unwise, none of them will get mind-controlled this turn.
First to move this round. They won the minigame, but will their luck hold out?
A +5 for when you absolutely positively don't want to roll a 1.
They've grabbed the first golden brick, but will they be able to nab another before the other players?
That golden brick must seem extra shiny, as it's giving them the... Oh, it's time to put the squeeze on that tentacled terror.
Oh, right in the massive googly eye. That's gotta sting.
Ooh, they can score themselves a free golden brick and show that alien who's boss here. Ah, it's the chance phase, and an opportunity to randomly swap random people's random property. Randomly at random. Ooh, boy, they robbed them without even touching them, like with taxes.
And it's player 3 next. Capping off their turn with a free power-up. Nice.
The advantage of not going first is that you've already lost the minigame, so people won't be expecting too much of you.
Now, will this +5 get them into double digits?
I hope that's a real big help for you. You have a nice day now.
It's not a bad idea to keep out of the alien's way.
Yeah, he's not exactly known for warm hugs or a friendly demeanor. Lucky spaces require critical timing. The last thing they need is a distraction!
It's a free power-up space. So, what do you think they'll get, Ted?
Whatever it is, I say stick it on Brick Bay.
Nice try, alien, but our players won't be caught that easily.
Are you ready for another roller coaster round of thrills and spills? You better be.
Mini-game voting time. It comes earlier every year.
Ooh, if they can't decide, I guess we could just pick our favorite instead.
Here comes the Bricknado. Can you figure out which model the swirling bricks can be used to build?
Absolutely not. But luckily, I don't have to. That's up to the players.
I hope they've been practicing at home.
Go! My cousin was caught in a Bricknado once. When he landed, he had someone else's legs on. We all got it right? Including me? Go!
This looks like a particularly troublesome round to me.
They'll have to have their wits about them to get this one right, that's for sure.
Or they could just bribe someone for the answers.
I'll tell them for free. I just enjoy the attention. Go! Come on, hurry up! Okay, it's too late to change your mind now. Oh, look at them, paying attention and getting things right.
You know those are positive qualities, right?
It's time to head to the results and see which of our players put all the clues together.
Well done, player one. You take home the win.
What? They've won again? How many times is...
At this point, I really couldn't say, Ted.
Because it would mean recording dialogue for unlikely edge cases?
Exactly.
Uh-oh. Seems that some of our players are in the wrong place at the wrong time.
You gotta wonder if they'll all avoid getting psychic beamed or not. It's a lucky space. And don't worry, because all of that luck is the good kind.
5, 6, 7, 8. What do we appreciate? High roller! High roller! Although it doesn't actually feature a 5. Sorry about that.
Heading to this quadrant should keep them safe from getting zapped by the alien. Well, for now. You can never have enough free studs.
The advantage of not going first is that you've already lost the minigame, so people won't be expecting too much of you. Look on the bright side. At least they didn't roll a 0, because that's impossible.
Uh-oh, the contestants are running out of opportunities to grab a free brick.
Oh boy! This particular device is a triple threat.
But I don't think you'll get 3 times the prize, though.
The first lucky player to hit that big red button will get themselves a shiny golden brick.
Our friendly space pirates are chewing up stars and spitting out studs, and everyone's gonna get some.
Me included? I'll take your silence as a no. And here's the last player.
If they're using a high roller, they're either aiming for a particular space or away from another. Or both, I guess.
I think that alien's about to be taught a lesson.
It's gonna be an all-out scramble to activate the final alien repeller now.
It's time to give that alien the heave-ho with a visit from the Space Pirates.
Their battery full of laser cannons will give that alien something to think about, and quite possibly remove any unsightly hairs. Sweet! A free power-up, just in time for their next turn.
That was a lucky escape for our players.
It's our next round, and I have a feeling it's going to be a doozy.
These are the games. You know what to do.
And if you don't, then maybe try guessing? No firm favorite, huh? No problem. We'll choose.
You mean you'll choose, right?
You know me so well.
It's time to get your hands in a tangle and hope your cars don't dangle as we play Four-Wheel Drive.
Contestants have to drive their vehicles over a series of rooftops.
Which would be tricky enough, except you control each of the wheels separately.
So get to grips with those controls
Go! It's the first round, so don't worry. We're starting out nice and easy. Well, as easy as this game gets.
Well done, player one!
So, given my slightly patchy history with driving cars, how far do you think I'd make it through the course?
Is driving off the edge of the rooftop at the first opportunity an option?
It's not just an option, it's an inevitability. Go!
Trust me, you're really gonna fall for round two.
Once again, player one is the first to get to the track proper.
Oh, and that's our first elimination.
Sorry, player four, but you've got to drive faster than that.
So now we're down one racer. That could make maneuvering just a little bit easier for the rest of them.
Go! It's the last round, so good news. Once you fall off this track, you won't have to do another.
Oh, and we've lost our first competitor.
Player 4 takes a dive off the edge and is done for.
Things are looking a little rosier for our remaining 3 players.
And that's the final round, folks.
And our winner is Player 1.
I've genuinely lost count of how many times they've won now.
In fairness, Ted, you losing count only means it's somewhere north of 3 times.
As long as the players don't stray into the path of the alien's mind control ray, they should be fine this turn. First to play this round, it's Player 1. Ooh, so what free power-up is on the cards for them today? And here's our next player.
To this quadrant should keep them safe from getting zapped by the alien. Well, for now.
They played that one. Now, what's in store for Player 2?
All they need to do in this quadrant is be the first to activate the alien repeller.
I know which one of those power-ups I'd go for. Nope, changed my mind already. Player 4 brings this round to a close.
I don't believe it. They rolled the same number as last time.
When it comes to ways to bananally banish beastly aliens, this one really appeals.
As methods go, this one looks extremely fruitful.
Look at that! They rescued Mr. Gold and the thief! Huh. Figured they'd be covered in gross alien stomach goo.
The alien has been banished, and whew, not a moment too soon.
Looks like they've spotted where Mr. Gold is hanging out, so this should be an easy win for them. I know which one of those power-ups I'd go for. Nope, changed my mind already.
It's round 15.
Everyone, pick a game.
And, ideally, come to some sort of agreement about it. What a choice!
Oh, yeah, that game's everyone's favorite.
Well, everyone except our legal department. So many settlements. It's time for the game which asks the question, what if you played sports in a museum?
The answer might surprise you.
Unless you said rampant property damage, in which case, well done!
This is Museum Mayhem. Three, two, one, go! Well, Paige, at this point, I can't say for sure how this round is going to shape up.
Player 4's vase just took on a globe and lost badly.
Whoever rolled that globe into their vase has made themselves a powerful enemy, so I hope they noticed who it was. because I sure didn't. Oh, player 2! This is terrible!
Good news if you own an intact Ming base. It just got slightly rarer. How much longer can this rally go on?
And we have our winning base!
Until next time, when odds are it'll definitely get smashed.
But until then, let's go to the results.
It's your line.
And player 1 wins top prize.
They are holding on to that top spot like their life depended on it.
Which fortunately it doesn't and never has. Please don't watch our first season. We were finding our feet. And player 1 kicks off the round.
Now, will this +5 get them into double digits?
This is the way to the thief. I suspect something underhanded might be about to go down.
I've been in some tight squeezes before, but nothing as bad as the inside of that alien.
What sort of person steals a golden brick from the person with the least of them?
It's a valid tactic. Break their will and maybe they'll give up entirely.
And there it is, folks. That's your depressing thought for the day. With that golden brick, they are now comfortably ahead of all the other players.
But in this game, that situation might not last for long. That move might have put a big target on their back.
As someone who wore a t-shirt like that to an archery range, let me tell you, it's not a good idea.
If they're heading to the alien portal, then the other players better watch their studs.
Yeah, watch them disappear into... So what happens if a player doesn't have any studs to be stolen?
They have to stay behind after the show and do chores for us. Up next, it's player 3.
If you've got the money, then why wouldn't you visit Mr. Gold?
My sincerest and humblest gratitude for rescuing me. But no discounts. I'm almost sorry to see it go. And now I am needed elsewhere.
Now let's see how this contestant's turn goes.
I'm guessing it's payback for something truly awful, like finishing a pack of cookies but leaving the box in the cupboard.
What kind of monster does that?
It could be good news for everyone if they can land on the Space Pirates event space. Except me, because I'll have to say Space Pirates event space again. And at long last, it's player 4.
You'd have to really try to get the wrong number with a slow roller.
Well, someone knows a bargain when they see it.
This is the way to the thief. I suspect something underhanded might be about to go down. Get ready, people. It's time for another round.
Contestants, you need to vote with your feet.
But that doesn't mean you should leave.
As I recall, the last time we played this game, our contestants had some questions about it. The main one being, how did a bear get loose in here? It's It's the game where it doesn't matter if you sink or swim, just as long as you grab those points while you do it.
So while our fishy friends float back and forth,
You'll have to time those button taps to flap those fins.
because this, folks, is Flouncing Fishies. Three, two, one, go!
Here's hoping that none of our players flounder during this round.
They shouldn't do. They all look pretty fantastic to me.
Even so, they might pull a muscle.
That's the halfway mark. But that's about all I can say with certainty.
It's looking mighty close at the top right now.
Our fishy friends are clearly hungry for points.
And unlike fish food pellets, it's not a problem if they eat too many of them.
Honestly, I'm kind of amazed that fish can be overfed, because all the fish food that I've ever tasted was gross.
And that's the end.
But which player scaled the heights of first place? Let's find out.
And player 2 is our winner.
In less good news, how about player 1, huh?
Yes, it looks like we finally found a game they aren't so hot at.
Indeed, and with that, their reign of terror is finally at an end. Here's our first contestant.
I think their free studs might come with a complimentary side, Ted.
Please be curly fries. Please be curly fries. Ah. And now it's player 3's turn.
Seems that this player is planning a visit to the thief, Ted.
Well, I, for one, am shocked and appalled, Paige.
Studs, huh? Clever. Low profile.
Ooh, our trusty shopkeeper has some real bargains today.
Which is surprising, as shipping power-ups to space is not cheap.
Player 4 getting to move now.
Giving themselves a bit more thinking time. A wise move.
I've been in some tight squeezes before, but nothing as bad as the inside of that alien. Shaking them down for studs, huh?
Just because you're in space doesn't mean you can't go shopping.
Although it does make returning stuff for a refund a real pain. And here's the final contestant for this round.
I found this particular brick inside the alien, but worry not. I washed it. May it bring you luck and prosperity. Goodbye.
With that golden brick, they are now comfortably ahead of all the other players.
But in this game, that situation might not last for long.
Let's pick us a minigame, folks.
And don't let anyone talk you out of your choice.
Ooh, if they can't decide, I guess we could just pick our favorite instead.
It's Dirt Bike Dash, the high-speed bike balancing off-road rally.
Where the players' fortunes have almost as many ups and downs as the course.
So don't land on your head and don't lag behind because the race is on.
Three, two, one, go!
And we have a go!
Ooh, boy, these dirt bikes look like a lot of fun, Paige. Player 2! Go, Player 3!
You'd think they've been playing this game all their life.
How about we take... Oh, Player 1!
You've only got 10 seconds to make your mark, people.
Time's up, so get off your bikes.
And get on to the results podiums.
Your turn.
And Player 3 takes the top spot.
Not such good news for Player 1, though, Paige.
Yes, it looks like we finally found a game they aren't so hot at.
Indeed, and with that, their reign of terror is finally at an end. How will this round pan out, I wonder?
My sincerest and humblest gratitude for rescuing me. But no discounts. You have my gratitude. Now I must away.
Well, someone knows a bargain when they see it.
Don't lose those studs to another player.
What's on the cards for this contestant, I wonder?
A battle run? Oh, things just got real, folks.
Oh, who'll be teaming up with who today? Get ready to team up and dress up our amazing audience with the finest merch money can buy.
Players need to take aim at the wildly gesticulating folks and then blast them with the t-shirt cannon.
But with one team member controlling the angle and the other how far it fires...
Only the teamiest team will win, so let's play T-Shirt Target.
Three, two, one, go!
This is easily the most popular game with the audience, as it means they get to be on TV.
Although, remember, there was that one guy who had lied to his boss about being ill to come to the show and then got caught out.
Yeah, and I have zero idea how you ever thought you'd get away with that, Ted.
I think I've done worse.
That was one hotly contested audience member.
They were practically pummeled with T-shirts. Yeet.
That one left the T-shirt cannon way too hot. Nope, not quite.
Little to the side, and that would have been on point.
Where was that shirt meant to go?
Not long left, and both teams equal. Either of them could win. Or there could be a draw. And that's a miss.
A little more zing, and that could have been... Well, and that is time. But which team were the T-shirt hotshots? Let's go see.
Time's up, folks. Now that's what I call a game of dress-up.
Let's go give our commendable customers some golden bricks. That golden brick has seen them extend their lead.
The other players are really playing catch-up now. Goodness me, they've rolled the same number again.
It's time for a team up shakedown. It's Brick Brigade, where the players might be fighting fires.
But they'll have to cooperate with each other.
Because it's teams up 2 versus 2, where one person in each team aims the hose.
While the other steers the truck. So buckle up and go put out some fires.
Here's a tip for our budding firefighters. The bigger the building is that's on fire, the longer it'll take to put out, and so the more points it's worth.
And don't forget to keep your water tanks full.
You can fill them from the hydrants at either end of the map.
Or by picking up a water bucket when it appears. I haven't seen people frantically trying to put out so many fires since I started posting on the show's social media accounts.
It's true, Ted. You have certainly expressed some controversial views.
I simply said that dogs are such great judges of character that they should have the vote. Oh my goodness, so many fires keep starting. What is going on with these buildings?
Oh, Ted, the fires are actually being started by our special effects team.
Well, someone needs to arrest them, and fast.
They're saving the same building, but what about the others?
And Team 2 snuffs out a fire like it was a big candle.
Team 1 is running on empty and needs water now.
And Team 1 and that is time. So which team saved the day?
And whose hopes of winning just went up in flames?
Turn off those hoses and head back to the firehouse.
Because there's a pair of golden bricks there for the winners. That golden brick has allowed them to pull ahead even further.
But no lead is unassailable, is it?
I don't know. Considering their lead, there aren't that many rounds left in this game.
Add 5, huh? That's what I do when people ask me my IQ. Just to get me into triple digits.
If they're after a golden brick, then there's a someone who can help them in this quadrant.
Oh, I found this particular brick inside the alien. But worry not. I washed it. Yes. You see its glittering worth, don't you? Good day.
What a strange, strange man. We didn't even hire him, you know. He just showed up one day.
I think I see Mr. Gold hanging out in this quadrant.
And they do have enough stats to buy a brick.
Round 18.
Mini game voting time. It comes earlier every year.
I feel terrible. I didn't even get you a card. What a bold and uncompromising choice. It's time for the fun-filled fairy tale that'll test your memory.
4 players get transformed into frogs and then have to hurry across a lily pond.
The problem? Only a handful of the leaves can take their weight.
So remember the safe route, and with a bit of luck, you'll live happily ever after.
Go!
Don't forget, those lily pads won't stay afloat long, so get a move on.
Still, this doesn't look too difficult. Even I can remember that route.
I think we're just easing them in. After all, they have just been turned into frogs, and that takes some getting used to. By the way, has Phil from payroll approved the fairy's overtime yet?
Nope, he's still a pumpkin.
Go! Go!
The amount of lily pads just went up, and that means there's more to remember.
Well, as long as I'm not expected to do it, I can barely remember the rules of this game as it is.
Go!
This is one of those games that's a lot easier if you have a photographic memory.
I used to have a photographic memory, you know.
Really?
Yep. Unfortunately, it had a filter stuck on it. Look at player 4!
Go! Go!
Now this is a proper memory test.
You know, the company makes me take one of those every week. Well, at least the weeks where I hit my head on something in the studio. So sometimes it's twice a week.
Go!
In case the players are wondering, there's actually a way to tell the safe and unsafe lily pads apart.
There is?
Yes. You see, the unsafe ones won't take your weight when you step on them.
Another fantastically useful tip from the master there.
Player 1!
And that's our second amphibian flounder.
Also, another frog fell in.
Go!
Oh, player 2. And that was happily ever after.
But which of our players is the hoppiest?
And our winner is player 3.
Again! Seems to me it's going to take quite something to shift them from pole position.
It's like their feet are glued to first place.
Been there, done that. Had to buy a new set of legs. Player 3 getting the round started here.
If they're using a high roller, they're either aiming for a particular space or away from another. Or both, I guess.
Uh-oh. If they're headed here, then who are they going to steal from?
Don't worry, I don't think they're after your cookies, Ted. And now it's player 1's turn.
I think I see Mr. Gold hanging out in this quadrant.
And they do have enough stats to buy a brick. It's a free power-up space. So what do you think they'll get, Ted?
Whatever it is, I say stick it on Brick Bay.
And another contestant steps up to the plate.
A +5 for when you absolutely positively don't want to roll a 1.
My sincerest and humblest gratitude for rescuing me. But no discounts. You have made a most sensible investment. Bye-bye.
I hope that's a real big help for you. You have a nice day now.
They're capping off their turn with a free power-up. Nice. Now what will our final contestant do?
With a lucky 8, it's all or nothing. Well, 8 or 1. But that's less catchy.
Uh-oh, I think they may have some sneaky intentions in mind.
Or they just like monkeys. Because who doesn't like monkeys?
Someone has expensive tastes. No problem.
It doesn't matter if you find the brick or steal it. They all count the same.
It's just that some of those bricks are tarnished. Tarnished by the terrible sins committed to acquire them.
But the key takeaway is that they still count just fine. That's a small loss. They can make it up in the next minigame.
Get ready for round 19.
With 2 rounds left after this one, it's time to get serious.
Everyone, pick a game.
And, ideally, come to some sort of agreement about it. No firm favorite, huh? No problem. We'll choose.
You mean you'll choose, right?
You know me so well.
Bust out your boots and stick on the studs because we're about to reach fever pitch.
Knock the balls away from your goal and into the other players to take home the trophy.
Who will kick some butt and who'll just kick up a stink? Let's find out in the Bootiful game. 3, 2, 1, go! Broken in a single game.
As you can see, the number of balls on the pitch is really beginning to ramp up now.
I almost don't know where to look. Oh, I've just been told by the director it's at the game and not at my phone all the time.
Player 2!
The match is over. All that remains now is to hand out some points.
And figure out which of our players owes us for a new window.
Drum roll, please.
And player 1 takes the top spot.
What? They've won again? How many times is that?
At this point, I really couldn't say, Ted.
Because it would mean recording dialogue for unlikely edge cases?
Exactly.
In pole position, it's player 1.
And it's goodbye to anything less than a 6.
There is nothing wrong with an 8, even if it takes using a power-up.
I thought you'd pick that one. It's my favorite, too.
Oh, could it be that a little light larceny is in store?
Huh?
Stealing stuff?
Oh. Ooh, now what will this player do?
Five and 6. Just checking that alien didn't inhale any of my monkey friends. A golden brick, huh? Big spender.
The good thing about stealing a golden brick is that not only do you have one more golden brick, someone else has one less.
It really is a win-win situation. Except for the person who lost the brick.
And with that brick, they take the lead.
What a good golden brick. Someone give it a saucer of milk.
Mr. Gold might be about to make a sale.
So, he's branched out into boating.
I found this particular brick inside the alien. But worry not. I washed it. A deal well struck, my friend. And now I must go.
That golden brick has seen them extend their lead.
The other players are really playing catch-up now.
I think we all know who the other players will be aiming for now.
As long as it's not me. I don't care. Now let's see how this player's turn goes.
Oh, with a little luck, we could be seeing the space pirate soon.
Don't worry, it's not near. Oh boy, everyone's about to get a little bit richer.
And someone's gonna get richer than most. Last to move this turn is player 2.
That +5 will give them an even bigger reach than usual.
Oh, could it be that a little light larceny is in store?
Huh?
Stealing stuff?
Oh.
Sounds like my kind of caper.
The good thing about stealing a golden brick is that not only do you have one more golden brick, someone else has one less.
It really is a win-win situation. Except for the person who lost the brick. Free power-up space. Ooh, this is like a lucky dip. Except the prizes aren't garbage.
I'm telling you, those aren't lucky dips. They're trash cans.
You're just jealous of that apple core I won.
Final round. It's time to swing for the fences, people. It's escalation time again.
And that means even harsher penalties on these spaces.
Even bigger rewards on these spaces.
Plus, we're swapping all the free power-up spaces for ones that reward you with studs.
The scores are very tight at the top, so this game is by no means over yet.
It's the final round, so we're shutting the shop.
But don't worry, because we're opening a chance space in its place.
The final minigame. Will today's game end on a high?
Well, for whoever's in last place, almost certainly not. Look at that, they all agreed. Get ready for the fleet-footed rhythm action game, where hitting the right note means everything.
Every note you hit earns you points.
And hit enough in a row, and you maximize your multiplier.
But miss a single one, and it'll fall right back down.
So put on your dance shoes, because this is Dance Off.
Look at the top score.
I am almost envious of the dance skills on display today, Ted.
I think player 3 might have invented 3 new moves in the last 10 seconds. And they're all dynamite.
There's plenty of time for the other contestants to find their feet as well, though.
Song's almost over, folks.
They hit all the beats, but who beat who?
Let's beat it to the results area and find out.
And player 1 is our winner.
Again! Seems to me it's going to take quite something to shift them from pole position. Okay, but what does that mean for the rest of the players?
It's actually very exciting because they all get participation trophies, which are tiny and invisible.
Ooh, boy, they must really not like what they saw in there.
Somebody clearly has a very specific amount of moves they'd like to make.
So, just out of curiosity, who gets those studs?
Not you, Ted, not you.
Someone's taking a shortcut to Mr. Gold.
I found this particular brick inside the alien. But worry not, I washed it. Yes, you see its glittering worth, don't you? Good day.
And another player sets off on their final turn.
Uh-oh! Someone's about to have their valuables ransacked.
I am so glad right now that everything I own is garbage.
Easy.
And this is the very last turn of the game, folks. Geez, that is not a great... Ooh, wow, what a game that was! I can't believe it's over!
But it is over, and that means someone's about to get a trophy.
But who, Paige? Who?
Sorry, but we'll have to head back to the studio to find that out. Welcome back to the studio.
Oh boy, now that was a game.
Yeah, let's get our players back in here, huh? Okay, let's not keep them waiting. Ted, how did everyone do?
Cool as a cucumber in last place, it's... Player 4.
If it's any consolation, I'm pretty sure everyone else cheated.
And after a momentous game, our third place finisher is... Player 1.
Well done on not coming last.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Well, at least two of you anyway. The player in first place is... Player 3!
And that means our runner-up is Player 2.
Come on, bring in that trophy! But congratulations to all our players. Whether you won or not, you made this show what it was.
Yeah, of all the shows we've ever recorded, this is certainly one of them.
It's time to roll the credits, folks.
No, they have to go into the options to see those.
Wait, what? But I wanted to see my name on the screen.
Wardrobe, and we'll turn these into awesome new costumes.
It's time, folks, so give a big cheer for our players. Playing in the red circle, it's Player 1.
And in the blue square, it's Player 2.
Player 3 is our yellow star today.
And finally, player 4 is in the green hexagon.
Oh, my goodness. Do you think they have any idea what's about to happen to them?
Well, they've shown up, so I'm gonna say no. Now, what kind of show are we making today?
Ooh, we're serving up a slice of Minigame Rush today.
In Minigame Rush, players can either choose a set of expertly curated minigames,
Or they can put together their own selection for that personal touch.
which is always a smooth process which involves no arguments.
So, Paige, what are they playing?
Get ready for a head-spinning, sword-throwing game of split-second timing and big point scoring.
Time your throws carefully to get the maximum score, and maybe you too can be a ninja like me.
This is Ninjago training. And before Ted says it, this is not an accurate reflection of how ninjas actually train.
If anyone wants, I'm happy to tell you more about our actual training afterwards.
First round, so take your time, but not too much.
Time's up. Get ready for the next round.
Okay, Ted, you say you're a ninja. How come I've never seen you doing ninja stuff?
Because that's the entire point.
Oh no, that actually makes sense.
Go! Whoa, look at that! Player one's got to triple digits!
Whoa! I have never seen scores like these before.
And that's the end of the so-called training.
You really have got a bee in your bonnet about this round, huh?
That's our first set of results. I feel so proud of our contestants.
Sure, but some more than others, right?
Good point, but let's not name names, because I didn't bother learning anyone's.
Get ready to work in teams of 2 to hoard as many bricks as you can before time runs out.
Whichever team has the most bricks when the clock runs out wins the game.
So who will triumph in the brick hoarding game of battling bulldozers? We'll only find out by playing Peacekeepers.
3, 2, 1, go! All this pushing and shoving, it's like a buffet down there.
Aren't you meant to queue at buffets, Ted?
And miss out on the cocktail wieners?
And if I'm not mistaken, that's a bomb.
You are not mistaken, Paige.
In that case, our teams will want to make sure it's on their opponent's side of the board before the round ends.
Because when it blows up, any bricks around it are going flying.
Only 10 seconds on the clock.
Move them or lose them, folks.
And there's another bomb to mix things up.
We've really put the cat amongst the pigeons, haven't we? Hey,
Watch out. Those bombs are about to explode.
they divided up the bricks, but now we're dividing up the winnings.
But who will win what?
Hey, look at this, Paige. I just found another one of those fizzing bombs.
Get that out of here!
Sound the sirens and slide down the poles. It's Brick Brigade.
2 teams of 2 compete to put out fires the fastest, with one driving the fire truck.
And the other aiming the hose. So keep an eye on those water levels.
And start dousing that housing.
Something to remember is that there are more points available when you're putting out a fire at a bigger building.
But you can't put out fires if you don't keep your water tanks topped up.
So refill them at the hydrants at either side of the map.
Or just grab a water bucket when it appears.
Looking at the size of those fire trucks compared to the houses, you'd think they'd hold more water.
You'd say that, but we pretty much had to fold the players in half to squeeze them in there.
They're not remote control?
They were, but we ran out of batteries, and this seemed like the easiest solution.
Incredible! They're concentrating on the same building and completely ignoring the rest.
Nice work on the refill, Team 1.
That has topped them up and kept them in the game.
Team 2 has extinguished a house and can move on to the next one.
And Team 2 snuffs out a fire like it was a big candle.
Team 2 snagging a water bucket there.
Ideally, they don't want to run dry in the first place, though.
And that's a water bucket for Team 1.
Good move. Why wait until the last second to top up your hoses down? Because time is up.
But which of our extinguishers distinguished themselves the most?
Time to turn on the state-of-the-art sprinkler system and put out those remaining fires.
Who could have guessed that our catastrophically leaky pipework would actually be a positive?
Get ready for the all-action golf game that knocks putt-putt on its butt-butt.
We're cranking up the rivalry on this one as all 4 contestants play simultaneously.
And at the same time, because in our game, we don't care how many strokes you take.
We just care who sinks their golf ball the fastest.
So get your clubs ready because we're feeling golfy.
Oh, player 4, that was some... Oh, that's a second golf ball sunk.
And that's golf ball number 3. 8 under par. They've scored a boneless chicken.
Whoa! Every single player sunk their golf ball.
Go!
And this time it's player 2 leading the board. And at 7 under par, that's an ostrich.
And that's golf ball number 2.
Okay, let's move things on to the next course, folks.
Go!
Look at that! This time it's player 3 who sinks the first putt of the round.
I'm surprised the players are being so civil today, Paige.
Yeah, well, and that was the last shot of our tournament.
So let's go check out the results before anyone calls a mulligan.
And player 1 takes the top spot.
What in the world? 3 wins in a row. Are we counting that right?
Well, we've used our computers, so yeah, we should probably double check on that. Get ready for a fast-paced, mollusk-packed, shell-snatching challenge.
Players compete to grab the golden shell and then hold on to it as long as possible.
But who will hold it long enough to claim it as their own? Let's play Slug It Out and find out.
Three, two, one, go!
Oh no! Disaster for player 2!
No matter how hard you try, you can't hold on to that thing forever. So, thoughts about player 3? Give it to me straight, Ted.
They could be doing better, but also worse. So, good?
Player 3!
Oh, the shell has finally slipped from their grasp. Probably because of all the slug slime.
You know there are some people who actually race slugs, Ted?
That's hardly impressive. Even I could beat a slug.
Oh, player 1!
Oh, they're gonna want that back so bad.
Slow down those slugs! The winner has been decided.
Let's take a look at the final results.
Congratulations, player 1. You are our winner!
Oh boy, that makes it 2 wins in a row. Should we just hand over the trophy now and call it a day?
Because you really think they'll win? Or because you want to leave early?
Oh, you got me. This is Flouncing Fishies, a game of Piscine players plucking plentiful points.
Tap the button to make your fishy swim higher.
Or don't tap it to do the opposite.
You don't have long to rack up those scores, so dive on in.
Three, two, one, go!
So, did we turn the players into fish for this one, or are these remote-controlled robots?
They're robots. Oh, except for player 3, who we did turn into a fish.
Oh, did they sass the floor manager?
Yep. People always forget that he's also a powerful wizard.
It's player 3 at the top of the scoreboard as we pass the halfway mark.
They are being very shellfish not sharing those points.
And as the final 10 seconds tick down, player 3 is still sitting in first place.
And that's the end.
But which player scaled the heights of first place? Let's find out.
And our winner is player 1.
That's 2 wins in a row. It might be time to clear their mantelpiece for a trophy.
And even if they don't win, it probably still needs dusting.
Well, we should probably head back to the challenge zone and find out how these results impact the game there.
It's Shuttle Run, and we have stranded our players in space again.
We're so clumsy. The good news is they each have thrusters.
The bad news is we put them on backwards.
But if they can figure that part out, then I'm sure they'll get through the asteroid belt just fine. Go!
You'd better get to the shuttle fast, people.
Because it's leaving?
Because we can't afford to rent it for more than 2 minutes.
What the? Why is there a car up in space?
Maybe someone took the idea of satellite navigation too literally.
Player 2's the first to the shuttle, meaning they get to sit up front.
It also means they're officially the co-pilot now.
Go! Not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty proud of coming up with this game.
Yeah, saying you were designing a new game was a brilliant way to explain why you were using a swivel chair and a fire extinguisher to get to the vending machine.
You know, I reckon I could turn anything into a game if the alternative is being fired for gross negligence. Go!
Look at this. For the first time, it's player 1 who's fastest onto the shuttle. Oh, Houston, this game is over.
Well, that's just hurtful. I never forget your name, Paige.
Tell him, Ted.
And player 1 wins top prize.
Oh, that's 2 consecutive wins. This could be the beginning of something big. Or the end of something medium-sized. This is Making Monsters, where we show you what monster to make.
But we don't show you how to make it.
So you'd better figure out where the pieces go before everyone else, because the race is on.
3, 2, 1, go! And the first one to put all the pieces where they belong is player 1.
It's great news for this contestant, because unless they fumble a puzzle, they may never get caught.
Just so I know, we drew these outlines ourselves, right?
Yeah, of course. Why?
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried this might be a crime scene.
A helpful hint for our players. You can't stack the pieces on top of each other in this game.
And as player 3 finishes their last monster, they become our first place winner.
Let's hope none of their monsters escape and wreak havoc in the studio.
Yeah, that's my job.
Put down that brick. We have our winners.
Let's go reward the paciest placement with some studs.
And player 1 is our winner.
That's their second win in a row. Could this be the start of an unstoppable streak?
Not if your near infallible ability to jinx people holds true, Ted.
This is Arty Smarty, so it's time to test our players' knowledge of famous artworks.
Who painted this? What's this one called? When was it painted?
And most importantly, who can I copy the answers off of?
Go!
I guess we're adding zeros to everyone's scores, Ted.
Understood. I'll get my calculator.
Well, I've eliminated 2 years, which would be useful if either of them were an option here. It's one thing to answer first, but to do that and get it right as well. That's the key to winning.
If anyone's looking at me for a clue, then you're barking up the wrong tree, folks.
Wow, they did not hang around before answering that one.
So who knew their pop arts from their portraits?
And who couldn't tell an abstract from an acrylic?
Get ready to be bowled over by a nail-biting race across the clouds.
You'll score points by hitting pins.
But don't fall off the track because you only get one chance. It's 10-pin rolling.
Go!
First to go is player 3. Let's see if they bowl a perfect game.
They've knocked those pins flying.
I can barely hear you over the sound of clattering skittles.
This is it, the final stretch.
And over the finish line they go.
Honestly, Paige, I think they could have raced forever, possibly longer.
Go!
Player 2, take a bowl. It's your turn.
Tell me, Paige, what happens if one of our racers trips up and falls in front of their own giant bowling ball?
It's quite simple, Ted. We cut to commercial and hope our first aider isn't on holiday this time.
Smash! What a score!
Just look at him fly!
It's the final stretch!
And they have brought home the points!
Go!
Taking on the course next is player 4.
They are taking out pins left, right, and center.
This is it, the final stretch.
Strike! And that is how you bowl.
Go!
Last to ride through the skies, it's player 1.
Now, as I recall, you actually had the idea for this game, Ted. Is that true?
That's right, although it went through a few changes from my initial pitch. Who knew that you couldn't just roll a giant bowling ball down the street?
I'm gonna say the police who stopped you when you tried.
That reminds me, can you cover me for next week? I'm doing court.
Not far to go. Not far at all.
It's a pin, and with the final run over, let's take a look at who scored what.
Those pins are out of here.
And the winner is player 3.
And that is their second win in a row. I'd say that makes them the one to watch, people.
So now all we need to know is, in second, third, and fourth.
What insight! You're still at the top of your game, Ted. See you all next time.
Bye-bye.
You